Alright, what's up, Stans? Number one Stan here. We are back with more Pokemon Crystal. Last time, we'd made our way from Olivine all the way to here. Went over a few new encounters where we're running out of them. And we're here at the Lake of Rage. And we see a red Gyarados. Also, before I started recording this, I did do what I said I was going to do last time. And teach and power to each of my Pokemon to figure out what types they are. Ion's was Psychic. Treever's is Ghost. Apollo is Ice. Winnie and Squeaks are both Bug. And Miles is Dragon. Now, as cool as some of those are, it's a shame Winnie and Squeaks both have Bug. Especially Squeaks, because Bug is only strong against, like, grass, and he's a fire type. She's a fire type. Winnie having Bug, too, is also a shame, because I don't really need Bug for anything. Dragon would be cool, except Miles has very poor special attack compared to attack, and Dragon is considered special. Ion having Psychic would give me another Psychic option. And Ion can, well, it's definitely a lot more special attack. Treever having Ghost would be pretty nice because of that high attack stat. And since I couldn't learn Shadow Ball, like it would go pretty well on it. Another way to fight psychic types, except at the same time, special defense is not that great. So, in all honesty, I think I'm gonna teach it to Apollo. And how I tested is basically I just saved the game, like I said, ran around in all the grass below here, and just kept using it on different Pokemon. The only one I had to really leave the area for was I think it was Apollo and Miles. But the most Pokemon around here, Venomoth, Venonat, Raticate, Noctowl, and then Surfing in the Water for Magikarp, is a pretty good amount of types. So I was able to figure it out pretty nicely. No, I think I... Yeah, Apollo's has to be Ice. Let me just double check. Yeah, no, it's definitely Ice. I didn't even have to double check. I just remember that, I fought a Noctowl. It was super effective. And then I fought a Magikarp, and it was not very effective. So, yeah. Ice is considered special, so that's nice. We can't get any ice moves on any of our other Pokemon. I mean, Winnie could learn Ice Punch, but again, because it's special, Winnie does not have great special attack. And honestly, I'm never going to use Tackle. I mean, Tail Whip could come in handy with Shadow Ball, but honestly, I'm not going to use either of these moves. So, I may as well just get rid of Tackle. Now, Ice is alright offensively. I mean, it's super effective against ground, which would give another option because I pretty much only have Ion for ground types. Super effective against flying. So it would help if Treever's low on HP. But most importantly, it's strong against Dragon. I mean, yes, so is Dragon. But again, Miles, very poor special attack. So yeah, that is what we're going to go with. Ice will only be used for a little bit, pretty much. But yeah, so here we have, and I would recommend saving the game if you're going to try to catch this thing. Sure, from behind. And oh my god, it's a shiny. Oh, wow. Okay, maybe I should have saved. I did not know it was gonna be shiny. Okay, okay. Alright, Ion. All you have to do is just weaken a little bit. Okay. Alright, okay. Alright, Spark. Okay. Like, you're 5 levels lower leveled. Okay, okay, I think one more Spark. Dragon Rage. Oof, okay. Good thing that only does 40 HP. So we can take one. Alright, and Spark. Should leave it with just a little bit of HP. Oh no. And I didn't save the game. Well, there goes a shiny. Dang, that's so rare. Alright, bit's over. That Gyarados is always shiny. Whether you catch it or defeat it, as you can see because I defeated it, you get the red scale. If we return to Mr. Pokemon and give him the red scale, he will give you the experience share, which in Gen 1 was called the Experience All, and you had to have 50 Pokemon in your Pokédex to get it, and all your Pokemon got an experience boost, which is kind of how it works nowadays, and people are like, oh, it makes the game too easy. I mean, it existed back in Gen 1, and then they changed it to the experience share, so it becomes a held item, so whatever Pokemon is holding it gets half the experience. So it's basically like switch training, but without having to switch train. Also, who are you? This lake is full of Gyarados, but nothing else. So the Magikarp being forced to evolve. Did you come here because of the rumors? You're Stan. I'm Lance, a trainer like you. I heard some rumors, so I came to investigate. I saw the way you battled earlier, Stan. I can tell that you're not a trainer with I can tell that you're a trainer with considerable skill. If you don't mind, could you help me investigate? Sure. Excellent. Seems that the lake's Magikarp are being forced to evolve. Mysterious radio broadcast coming from Mahogany is the cause. I'll be waiting for you, Stan. Oh, you can just teleport. Cool. So one, Lance's line, you can find Magikarp in here, whether you use your rod or you surf. Also, I went and grabbed Miles earlier because we didn't need Oddish anymore. And I'm just gonna rearrange because Ion is not gonna be used for a little bit now. Because he, D, E, Huh. Squeaks are the Pokemon with the lowest. Actually, I think the Eevees also have like the same male to female ratio. But basically, the Pokemon with the lowest chance to be female is our only female. That's funny. I don't know if there's anything else up here. I mean, yeah, I think there is. There's a trainer. Or not. Made by Rampage and Gyarados. When is connection to Mass Outbreak now? It's not a Mass Outbreak, bro. Max Potion. So that does what it says. No matter how much HP one has, it heals it all the way. And I'm gonna get on my bicycle. Health effect wore off. Yeah, there's something over that way. Also, surprisingly, there hasn't been like any new Pokemon with Headbutt. I think pretty much the ones we went over the first time were all that there were. And Max Ether. So that's like an Ether, except instead of doing 10 PP, it fully restores it. So those couple items I'm going to put in the box. Because I'm not going to be needing either of those. I usually save the Ethers and the higher potions for like the end game. Also, there's one place when we go back to Ecruteak that I will show that I want to show off and get. Yeah, I don't need that. I would recommend putting quite a few items away if you don't need them all. because the area we're going to go next has quite a few items. I think we have time. We've got time. I might actually show it first. Yeah, before... Did I even heal? I'll heal later. I'm going to meet you all on Route 29. So I will see you all in a second. I figured since we were doing a detour already, and so that way I wouldn't forget. So now we have Surf. I forgot. We should came here. Mystery Berry. This is not so much of a mystery. We want to tell you what it is. It's very rare. I think that's like the only spot it grows. I thought there'd be an item here. They always trick me like that. I'm like, okay, there's got to be a hidden item up there. Mystery Berry is kind of like an ether. Except it's a berry, so it can be held. I think it restores 10. It was later changed into the Lepa Berry as of Gen 3. But, oops, wrong way. Now I'll meet you at Route 29. Okay, another detour. So this is the Ruins of Elf. And when I went over the Surf in Rod Pokemon, let me just show where the grass is. And I can't necessarily show where Lapras is. I mean, I could go through Union Cave. But if you... Oh, wait. What? Oh. No, hold on now. No Pokemon appear in here until you solve one of the puzzles. So... Wait. How do I get to the grass? Oh no. Huh. Maybe I have to do all those puzzles or something. I don't know. Anyway, back to Route 29. Okay. Violet City. There's water. I figured as I'm going back here, I may as well get this. See this? It's another rare candy. So it's like I didn't even use one on Ion. And I think that's... Alright, I thought there was another item. So, next to the gym, you go up this way. Around here, you get a PP up, which is one of the best items. I'm not going to use it yet because none of the moves I need that often. But PP up increases the amount of PP that the move goes up. You can use most 3, or there's an item called PP Max, and has the same effect as using 3. So, I don't think there's anything up here. I think there's just water. Yeah. Okay, now I will meet you all... Actually, I'm gonna put on a repel. And on my bike. There's a couple more items we can get, actually. Oh my god, Gina, you've called me like 3 times already. And my Bulbasaur and I are getting sync momentarily. I'm still not gonna tell you where I got one. Ha 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 ha. God, what a jerk. Alright. So we come around down here. There's nothing there. But in Cherry Grove, we come over this way. We come down here. Like this guy. Pokemon I caught had an item. I think it's Mystic Water. I don't need it, so do you want it? Back to fishing for me. Oh, you're not going to say what it does? I guess I will. So that is one of the elemental held items, and obviously it boosts water. I don't know why that one is so blunt and just says, yeah, water. So now we've got 2 good held items for Ion. But I'll probably keep the magnet on just because Spark is only 65 power. So an extra boost would help. So talk to Nayu. Okay, where is she? Right here. Tuscany. I do believe that this is the first time we've met. Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm Tuscany of Tuesday. By way of introduction, please accept this gift, a pink bow. So this was changed into the silk scarf in later generations. Wouldn't you agree that it is most adorable? It strengthens normal type moves. I'm certain it will be of use. Now, who do we have that's a normal type with a very strong normal type move? It's a mistake. It's going on, Weenie. So you have the Charcoal. You currently have the Quick Claw. And yeah, okay, I was just checking something here. Felt like I was gonna do something with Miles. Yeah, no. So in Heart Gold Soul Silver, oddly enough, instead of giving a Silk Scarf, she gives the Twisted Spoon, which boosts Psychic type powers, or the power of Psychic type moves. Yeah, I don't know why the Pink Bow is the only name changed item. The rest have stayed the same. So yeah, quite weird. So here we are outside Mr. Pokemon's house. That's Gale. What's that? A red Gyarados. That's rare. I want it. Stan, would you care to trade it? I can offer this experience share I got from Professor Oak. Not that we need it, but I just want to show it. Life is delightful. Always a new discoveries to be made. Yeah. So that's pretty much a lot of the cleanup. Now there is water next to our house. There's a reason we're not going that way. We will eventually hit a dead end. Until we get the final HM, which we need the final badge to use. But, yeah, I suppose I will meet you back in Mahogany. Also, those trees, they're just apricorns, so I wouldn't bother. Speaking of apricorns, I gave the one to Kurt. Actually, I think I healed it earlier. Yeah. I gave the one to Kurt all the way back after we helped the Slowpokes. Have not gone back to him. Dragonite, Hyper Beam. What took you, Stan? Just as I thought, that strange radio signals come from here. The stairs are right here. How'd you know? Stan, we should split up. Check this place. I'll go first. Arg, you found the secret stairway. How, though? Erg. Guys, dragon Pokemon are tough. Yeah, also, being Hyper Beamed by a Dragonite would probably just kill you. Yeah, we still got plenty of time. I mean, I technically could do the entire game in one video. YouTube allows it now, but, yeah, this is the Rocket Hideout. Hey, intruder alert. So, every time you walk in front of these statues, you have to fight 2 trainers. Back to back. Now, this is why I wanted to come here first before we went where we were supposed to go. Level 17. I don't know why these Pokemon are so low leveled. Like, we are 5 levels higher than them right now. And, oh, that didn't do much. Ember's not that strong of a move. Huh, you know, having Bug actually would have kind of been useful. But yeah, we are 5 levels above them right now. Why did I do more? That's 60 with the thing. I thought Drowsy had better physical defense. I guess not. Huh. I must have got it backwards. But yeah, so we're 5 levels higher. And we are coming here early. They mean for you to do this game, or this area, when you actually get to Mahogany normally, which is after 2 more badges. If we would have done that, our Pokemon would have been pretty close to level 30. And then we'd be even higher leveled. This is the weirdest scaling ever. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. It's beyond me. But, yeah, I'm just gonna, like, lie through this dude's team. Because there's nothing to see here. Okay. So, Squeak's leveled up. But, yeah. Like, once I realized that, man, the Pokemon here are just insanely... Whoops, I want to put you back there. Are insanely underleveled when you normally get here. On my practice run, I was like, yeah, I'm just going to do this first because it's ridiculous. Hey, intruder alert. Alright, so Apollo hit 23 and trying to learn quick attack. A little pointless, seeing as how we outspeed everything, but I'm not going to use Steel Whip. So just in case I get paralyzed and the Pokemon's like almost dead. I suppose that is a last-ditch effort, but yeah, they also use the same Pokemon every time. So you're fighting 5 Pokemon in a row, but they're not like strong by any means. It's kind of tedious. I'll probably just fight them just to fight them. But oops. There is a way to turn off the switch that I'll show. So Hyper Potion. So one thing too with Hidden Power, I think I mentioned how it worked before. It goes off an invisible stat called IVs, or individual values. They change every time. Each Pokemon has different IVs. When I did my practice run of this, all the Pokemon I have had completely different hidden powers. So, yeah. This was once a ninja hideout. There are traps to confound intruders like you. Yeah, so he's not only talking about the statues, but he's talking about something else. So this guy here is actually, can be a little troublesome. Because, one, he has Magnemite. Well, not troublesome for us, but he also has, I believe... Yeah, no sturdy yet. He has another Magnemite. Squeak Scoo to 24. I almost said 24. I was wrong. He only had Magnemites. His last Pokemon was Magnemite. I thought he had a Magneton. For some reason. But, yeah. I mean... Yeah, why did I think he had a Magneton? That's weird. What am I thinking? Huh. But yeah, if you, hit that switch... What? Because I grabbed some other item. Because this is not a... I'm used to being a key item. And I forgot to put that away. Great. And the rare candy. Great. Also, Mystery Bear, if it's held by Pokemon, if a move hits 0, that's when it uses it. It doesn't just use it randomly. Okay, well... I mean, I don't care about the guard special. So I can just leave it there. I mean, I would probably just sell it anyway. But yeah, if you hit that computer, then the statues turn off. And there's 2 different ways you can go. So you can go this way, and then fight a rocket grunt. And if you're unlucky punk, go ahead, take another step. We've got traps to get in the floor. Cool. And I mean this with all due disrespect. Story, bro. So, yeah, just probably Rattatas and Zubats and... Yeah. Like, the Pokemon that I was, like, fighting to test in power were, like, the same leveled or higher leveled than these dudes' Pokemon. I could literally just go out, catch a few of them, come in here, and probably have an easy time. That's how low level they are. But, you know, I suppose while we do this, because Winnie is just gonna just one-shot all these Rattatas, let's talk about shiny Pokemon. So, that Gyarados is always shiny. I believe in Gen 2, it was like a 1 in 8,000 chance for a wild Pokemon to be shiny. Only in Gen 2 is the statement, shiny Pokemon are better, true. Because in order for Pokemon to be shiny, it had to have a certain amount of IVs. Which actually I think they were called DVs, which I don't remember what the D stands for. But basically if a Pokemon is shiny, it will factually be better than other Pokemon of that type. So that shiny Gyarados is better than every other Gyarados. Like, I was kind of worried. I knew it wouldn't happen because I don't have great luck with shiny Pokemon in the older games. But I was so worried that, like, Winnie was going to be shiny because Teddiursas can run. In my practice playthrough, I had to, like, find, like, 5 Teddiursas before one finally stayed in the ball. But, yeah, so there's a certain pattern you can do. Or you can just keep taking a step, fight the Pokemon, or run away. There's a few different Pokemon it can be. It can be like Geodude, it can be, let's say, Voltorb. And look, this is level 21. This Geodude. That's, oh, of course he got the strongest one. What a jerk! Well, now I have to kill it out of spite. Go, Apollo. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put that at the bottom. Because I'm more likely to just switch to hidden power. Take that. How do you like ice? Chill out, Geodude. Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna go heal. Haha. So, I forgot. We have Dig. This technically counts as a cave. I don't know why. Oops, that's not the thing. Yeah, I don't know why that counts as escape. It's the weirdest thing. So, yeah, I'm going to heal, and then I'll see back where we were. Alright, so, if you step on a square, and you already defeated or ran from the Pokemon, it won't respawn. But, yeah, like I said, there's a pattern. You can look it up. I don't know. Oh, hey, Coughing. Do you have... Are you going to go kaboom? See, I might take the pink bow off of Winnie because, I mean, return is probably max power. And with stab already, it's the strongest move we have. I might give that to Treever just to make strength a little... I thought it was going to poison me. Just to make strength a little bit better. But, I don't know. I mean, 10%. Of course, poison. Probably wouldn't help too much. I mean, if I'm already two-shotting Coughings, which is very defensive, as we went over. Oh, man. Oh. I forgot I was out of antidotes. And you are going to be another Coughing. Alright, so there's Voltorb. So this is where you can catch Voltorb if you don't do the trade. I mean, we already went over Voltorb, but yeah, it's something too special. Also, all the Pokemon in these traps have self-destruct. That's part of the traps, because they're supposed to, you step on it, it go kaboom. But none of them want to do that. They would rather just do minimal damage. Hey! I said it speak into existence. So self-destruct is insanely powerful. It's the second strongest normal type move. Explosion, on the other hand, is ridiculous. Because it doesn't tell you, but I will. It cuts the opposing Pokemon's defense stat in half. Just on the turn Explosion's used. So it's a 250 base power move. There's not a normal type that can learn it yet. It wasn't until Generation 4 that a normal type could get Explosion. Oh, nice. Thanks for the free experience. It is insane how strong that move was. And still is. But of course, the Pokemon using it faints. So, also that warp tile, we'll take it back to the entrance as well. I don't think I'm going to bother fighting them. Watch me regret that later. I'm a little under-leveled. But we come down here, and we talk to Lance. Are you alright? Pokemon are hurt and tired. I don't know why my voice keeps changing. Here, give them some of my medicine. Stan, let's give it our best for Pokemon. So yeah, he heals you up. But I think that is going to be a good place to end things off. So, I mean, we did a lot of cleanup, explored a lot, showed off some good items that you can get, and useful items. But, yeah, that is going to be it for this here episode. So thank you all for tuning in and watching. As always, I hope you enjoyed. And next time, we will finish off the Team Rocket hideout. Till then, I'll see you all next time. Bye.